Hello and welcome back to Conscious Conditioning 360. I am Ashley Inspyrz. We are going to move our bodies today. We're going to first drop into a bit of a hypnotic or trance state where we activate the alpha brainwaves so that you are in a more subliminal state of rest and digest, and you become more suggestible and you are able to really absorb and integrate the breath and movement patterns that I will introduce to you during our session. First, I like to start off with just having a little discussion about what's coming up as of late. And on this beautiful day in November 21st, 2025, we have a lot of planetary things going on. I don't know all the specifics. I believe we have like 3 planets in retrograde. But what I'm here to talk to you about is the Three-Eye Atlas. The Three-Eye Atlas is a comet that is flying in our solar system right now, or traveling through our solar system at this time. What I know about this arrival, this appearance of the Three-Eye Atlas, is that we are to remember our power and to remember ourselves. Remember that we are all together here and we are to be unifying as one. And that seems like a wild time, considering we are so split and so divided, that how in the world could we actually make that happen? Well, because we are in the world and we made a contract before we were actually physically birthed onto this planet that we wanted to be here at this time to be the visionaries, to be the light bringers, to uplift the planetary alignment. We are all becoming more conscious. We are all becoming more informed about trauma, about epigenetics, about generational depression, and how our holding environment shaped us to who we are today as an adult. As an adult, the adult that you are today was imprinted upon you, was basically downloaded by your holding environment. So anything that's not working for you, where you're blocked, where you're stuck, where you argue for your limitations, you aren't even aware of what is actually possible for you because you have never seen it or been able to believe that that is accessible to you, because nobody else around you was living that life or had that experience. So you are only used to what you're used to. You're in your comfort zone, which is familiar, but it's not necessarily comfortable. It's more familiar, and the mind loves things that are familiar, and it will keep you in that familiar state, in that familiar place for as long as you can, even if you cut off your nose to spite your face. Even if you self-sabotage again and again and again. Even if you fall on the ground crying and say you can't handle it anymore, it's too much. It's a belief system. It's trying to keep you safe. Your mind is trying to keep you safe. And then you have a nervous system that is fried from this, that, the other thing, the holding environment, the family, your job, your boss, you never have the opportunity to stop and take a minute to yourself. And that is what this time is here for. This time is your time. This time is your time to sit down with me on your mat, and we get to move, we get to breathe, and we get to expand together. And although we are not together in person, you are watching this video for a reason. There's a million, billion other videos you could be watching right now, but you are here with me, and I am so grateful. So grateful that you're here. Thank you. This is a movement practice and a mental practice that feels so important at this time. I am a hypnotist and a Pilates instructor, and it means the world to me to be able to give this gift as an offering. And so, with that, we tune in and we arrive. Just arrive here. In this time, in this space. Just get here. Let go of the rest of the day, the whole day. Where you gotta be, what you're doing after this, what's happening tomorrow, what you did or didn't accomplish today. We just let it go. Just close the door. Just drop it all. Tune into your breath. Feel the inhalation through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale out your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Seal your lips and exhale. So that's your Ujjayi breath. It feels like a little soft wave in the back of your throat. Inhale. Exhale. So now we're tuning in to our pranic cord, our center axis that grounds us and roots us and lifts us and reaches for the heavens. We are in all directions. I heard today that the sphere is the most healing of all the symbols because it is all encompassing. It brings it all in. So softening your eyes if you haven't already, letting your eyelids feel so heavy, so droopy, so drowsy. It is quiet here, it is vast, and imagine the space that is between your arms and the room that you are in. Inhale and exhale. Just feel into that emptiness. Feel into the stillness. Allow yourself to be one with that emptiness. Where you are just floating, drifting. Easy. The mind is not clinging to anything except softening. It is allowing. It is opening. It is expanding into the pure possibility and the pure potentiality of what is possible. Expanding into your greatness, expanding into the unmanifest, where you are surrounded by waves that when you insert a direction will collapse into particles, and the particles then begin to take shape into your physical manifestation. We don't quite understand how, or maybe some of us do, but it is not our job to concern ourselves with the how. Our job merely is to be the conduit, be the person that takes the inspired action to be the vessel to have direction, have the true north, know where you're going, know what it is that you want, and know your why you want it. And make sure it makes your heart sing, and make sure it feels good in your body. The people that you're connecting with, the conversations that you're having, the opportunities that are coming your way, the benefit that you are getting, the joy that it is gifting you. Allow in the feeling tone of what it feels like for all needs to be met. You are healthy, wealthy, fit, and fine. You are capable and resourceful and strong and intelligent. You have peace of mind. You have a easy and peaceful nervous system and digestive system. You have proper optimal brain and heart coherence. And good gut health. And you are able to manage challenging circumstances easily and effortlessly. You do not see them as a stop or a no. You take them as, okay, I get to figure this out. People become stronger and more capable when they are having to prove how capable they are. And that's why we have these challenges and these obstacles, to take this opportunity to be pushed outside of our comfort zone and enjoy the feeling, enjoying the experience, because it is giving you a teaching, insight, wisdom, or it is unlearning things that were uploaded into this vessel that you don't need anymore. They were there for the foundation because they were instilled in you for safety, for security, to keep you in the tribe, to keep you alive. And when those things no longer are serving you, we have to let them go. And we have to have our direction pointed properly to where we're headed. So, with that uplifting feeling, we're going to start to pump some of this energy through our body. I'm going to bring us to all fours. We're in our quadruped position. Our shoulders are directly over our wrists. Let's have the toes touching, the heels apart, the tops of the feet down. Inhale, you're going to lift the heart. Exhale, you're going to hollow out the belly. You're going to blow that air out. You're going to push the earth away. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Bring it all the way up. Pull up that energy from the belly button, from the navel, all the way up. And exhale, blow it out. Nice and even on all fours here. Take the inhale. Exhale, you're going to extend your left leg straight out behind you. You're going to reach your right arm out like you're shaking someone's hand. Take that inhale, keep that reach, reaching the right arm out, the left leg out. Exhale, a couple inches out to the side and pull it on in. We're going to inhale, we open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close it in. Inhale, we're open. Exhale, in for 2. And 1. Bring that right forearm on down. Extend that leg out. You're going to open up your hips here. Let's find a nice little side plank idea here. So our knee is bent here. Forearm is here. Hand is here. We're going to pull it in and we're going to send it out. And it's exhale here. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back on up to all fours. Keep that leg on out. Walk your hands slightly forward. You're going to dip it down into a tricep press and you're going to press it out. We're going to dip it down and press. It's inhale down, exhale back. Inhale down, exhale back for 3, 2, and 1. Press it back. Good. Extend it out to the side here. Good. We're going to lift it up and tap it down over behind that right leg. Pull it up. Left leg reaches up. Tap it behind the right leg. Inhale up, out to the side and back. Just walking those hands underneath my shoulders a little more to stabilize. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, 1. Bring it on in. Press on back to child's pose. Reach those arms forward. Drop the center of the skull onto the mat. Breathe in. And out. Pivoting onto my knees here. Very good. I'm going to have, this is my left knee down, my right leg out. I'm going to reach on out, side over. Exhale, we're going to bring it on up. Inhale, out, reach long. Exhale, pull it on in. Inhale, we reach it. Exhale, we bring it on up. Inhale, we reach. Exhale on up. So I'm lifted here long. I go over and then I exhale to pull it on up. Inhale over, exhale on up. 2 more. Last one. Bring it on down. Going back to where we began. So we were on all fours. We started there. Then we sent that other leg on out. So now it's the opposite side. So right leg, left arm. Send the left arm out a couple inches. Right leg out to the right. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale out. Exhale in. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Reach, 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 reach. Beautiful. Bring that hand back underneath of you. Gorgeous. We're going to lift it up. It's nice and long. Walk those hands slightly forward. Drop down to that tricep press and out. And drop it down and out. For 4, 3, 2. Last one. Very good. Hold it up there. Tap it over. Lift it up and tap it down. Coming down, I got 1 forearm down, over, up, and down, and up. Tap, up, and down, up, and tap, up, and down. Gorgeous. 3, 2, and last one. Good. Send it on out. We'll open it up So you're square here. My hips are pointed in one direction. Good. And then we're going to pull it in and we're going to send it out. Collarbones nice and wide. Good. You can do a little crunch here, wherever your balance is. Good. For 6 and 5. Lift from those obliques. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it all the way down. Little child's pose. Breathe in and out. And bring it on up. Facing this way again. Now I'm sending the other leg on out to the side. Getting nice and long. My hips are square. Okay, we're going to find that side over here. Your arms can go here. Your arms can go here. Your arms can go here. They can go anywhere. They can go one arm down and sweep it on up. The idea is that it's in the obliques here. So go for wherever you feel the strongest here. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. Inhale over and exhale. Inhale over and exhale. 3 more. Inhale. And 2. And last one. Bring the knee on down. Come on down to sitting on your heels if that's comfortable for you. If you need to be seated all the way down, please do so. I'm sitting on my heels. My toes are touching. I'm nice and tall here. I am getting warm, but I'm mic'd to my sweater, so we're just going to see if we can handle it. All right. I'm going, the fingertips are on the pads of my fingers, which is right on the palms there. My thumbs are out, my arms are up. Okay, take that inhale, exhale, let it go. And then we're gonna pump that navel to the spine for a breath of fire. Mantra can be, I am that I am love, I am peace, I am harmonizing. Victory, victory, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Keep it up. Keep it going. We're doing it for 3 minutes total. You got 1 minute left. Keep those arms straight. Keep pumping that belly in. Victory, victory, victory. Cleansing, cleaning, and clearing. Open up, keep it going. Almost there. Work that energy. We're moving it out. Inhale. Pull all that energy up from the root, from the base, from the bottom of the spine, all the way up to the sacrum, all the way up the spine, through all the chakras. One last sip of air all the way up to the crown of the head, the pineal gland. Hold it. Bring the thumbs together. Extend the fingers. Exhale, open up slow. Channeling all that energy all through your auric field. Cleansing, cleaning, clearing. Your auric field is now open. We call in our guides, our ascended masters, call in Source, Spirit, God, Mother, all of the beings that are here of love and of light, that are here to remind us of our greatest mission on this earth, is that we take responsibility for this vessel that we are in, and that you listen, that you move intuitively, you eat intuitively, you sleep when you need to sleep, you drink lots of water, and you rest. You rest in meditative states, you rest in hypnosis, you allow yourself the time and the space to breathe, you ground outside, you can take walks in the park and take your shoes off, you can find that place you need to be in nature. And if you can't be in immediate nature, then still call all that energy back into yourself and sit with yourself. Sit in here. Grab another one of these videos. We have meditation practices in almost every video. So use your tools. Sharpen your tools is really what time. I got a fit ball here. I didn't say anything. Or we call these the gorgeous balls by George Jill Miller. You're going to bring it to the back here, honey. It's going to be right at the bottom of the scapula. Interlace the hands behind the head and just give your head a little bit of traction here. And then we're going to, over you go. And it's like popcorn. Take the inhale here. Ground the feet, parallel legs. If this crunch here gets in your lumbar, your ball is too low. If you don't feel an abdominal connection, your ball is probably too high up your back. Inhale, over you go. Exhale, we knit those bottom ribs together, pull it in. Inhale, over. Exhale, we're on up. Inhale, over. Exhale. Inhale. And cinch that waistline in, pull it in, deepen through those abdominals. Inhale, over you go. Exhale, pull it on up. Inhale, over. Exhale, crunch it up, deepen through the belly, knit those ribs together. Yes, 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 yes. Inhale, you go. Exhale. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You got it. Work it, work it. 2. Come on now. The last one, hold it up there. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5. Crunch it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, over you go. Big stretch. Extend the legs. Roll out the ankles there. Stretch out those arms. Shake out the legs. Shake out the shoulders. Oh, delicious. Roll on over to one side here. You can remove the ball. Back your booty up so your back and your spine and your shoulders are in one long line. Now, the fun part here is like we're going to do side legs. So clams are here. But if we're slinky here, you can do a gazillion of those. If you lengthen your hips so your hips are square, and we have our heels slightly lifted here, and we have dancing fairies under our waist here, we can lift it up and we can feel a little more of that glute activation here. This might feel okay if that starts to bother your neck. You can lay all the way down on your bicep. The idea here is that you're really rotating that femur in the hip socket, deepening into those glutes there. Inhale, open. Exhale, close it down. We inhale, open. Exhale, close. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up, little pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it on down. Very good. Legs out right in front of you. Your knees are stacked, your hips are stacked. You're going to lift the whole top leg. Exhale, close it on down. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, close. If you want more, you can have ankle weights on. You can have a booty band on. All optional. I feel it in my body. The more you focus into it, I feel I can do what a band can do if you don't have the prop. Okay, go for 3, and 2, and 1. Hold it up there. Imagine this is a paintbrush. You're painting little circles here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Pull those abs in. 2, 1. We're going to reverse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it on down and give yourself a little love tap there. Let's bring it on over to your belly. So connecting with yourself and taking this time, lengthen through the spine, pull the fingertips down to your bottom ribs, pull those upper elbows into your rib cage or up towards the ceiling. Mermaid tail your legs. Inhale, lift, and lower on down. This is cleansing and cleaning, detoxifying the internal muscularity of the body so that we expand our capacity to receive more, to receive the insights from our guides and ascended masters and our star galactic federation from the 3-eye atlas. And squeeze. Inhale, lower. And squeeze. Inhale, lower. And lift and squeeze. Hold it there. Little flutter kicks here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower down. Press yourself on back to child's pose. Stretch out the spine. Inhale. And exhale, hollow out the belly, roll yourself back up, drop your hips down. We've got a nice big cobra here. Let the head fall back, shoulders out of the ears. And then press it on back again. Bring it on through center. And we're going to go on to the other side. We're here, waistline long, hips are stacked, lift those heels slightly. The heels are in line with your sits bones, and lift that waistline up. You got dancing fairies here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And so the 3-eye atlas, I'm thinking of it as an energetic spacecraft, and it does have metals coming off of it, but we can't quite really know. NASA doesn't know what it is. It's a bit of a mystery, but what the people in my community are saying from their remote viewing capabilities is that it has our star family on it. There may be some graves, as we know as the aliens. There are star families from the Lyrians, the Syrians, the Pleiades, and even a few of the masters of the wisest ones from the Lyrian, which is the Lyrian constellation, which is one of the first and original constellations. So we've heard about this new earth. We've heard about the destruction of the old and the uprise of the new. Hold it up, their little pulses up. We knew there was going to be a revolution. We knew the powers were going to change. We knew the old systems weren't working anymore. And this time of acceleration is when this is happening. You can bring it down, stack those legs to 90 degrees, waistline nice and long here. We're gonna lift the whole top leg up, exhale, and we lower it down. And to get ready for this ascension, for this up level, is to sharpen all your tools. If you were ever into Joe Dispenza, do your Joe Dispenza. Conscious conditioning, what I do here, is a culmination of all the things, of my hypnotherapy, of Joe Dispenza, Wayne Dyer, Robert Edward Grant, Louise Hay, Gabrielle Bernstein. I've listened to everybody. I've heard what everybody has to say. I know everybody's tools, and hold it on up here. And what works is prana, breath, movement, Pilates, exercise, moving the energy through the body. Somatic experiences are so important. And then you have the contemplation, the liminal space, the trance, the hypnosis, the meditation. It is about getting and sitting silent with yourself in reverse the direction, and to be focused on your being, your vessel. This body, this mind is so intelligent. This technology that we are working in, we are our own spacecrafts. It is brilliant. But just like anything, the trash needs to be taken out. Take it down, tap it out. The trash needs to be taken out. This is your internal hygiene when you do this. You are optimizing your endocrine system. Let's press yourself on up from there. Your immunity, you're building your immunity, you're building your stamina, you're building your capacity to receive breath. You are expanding in this spherical energy. You're clearing your electromagnetic field so that you can work with the laws of the universe to attract your highest and greatest desire. That it is all possible for you. You have to remember. And that's why we come here together, because we are part of the remembering, and we remember when we do this together. We remember when we come together in a practice of yoga, of movement, of Pilates, of hypnosis, of breath, of anything that you are doing together is an opportunity to raise the vibrational frequency of your electromagnetic field. Laugh, be inspired, feel good, be nice to yourself, take inspired action, just sit with yourself, just allow yourself to be a witness of the thoughts in your head and how you move around in the world, and where you're incongruent and where you're full of your own BS. Call yourself out on your BS and then fix it. Switch it up, change it. It's not working. Celebrate every win. What we tend to do is something feels big, this burden is on you. You've got this deadline, this thing is, you're going to be late. All these different things come, and then it ends up being fine. You either make it on time or you hit the deadline, and you're like, okay, cool, moving on to the next. Take a beat, celebrate that win. Celebrate it. Woohoo! Woo! Shake it out. You did it. Call somebody who can celebrate it with you. Don't call anybody who's not going to celebrate it with you. If they don't get you and they're not going to celebrate it with you, don't call them. Celebrate by yourself then, okay? We don't have the time and the space and the energy to allow in anybody else's BS, okay? We're just trying to manage our own BS. And sometimes that is clearing boundaries. Like, I'm kind of friendless right now. I have beautiful people in my life. They're wonderful. There isn't anybody that lives in my city that I am like, hey, I want to go see this theater show tomorrow night. Who would want to come with me? Who do I want to go to the theater with? And I'm okay with it. I can't tell you that I've ever felt alone. I feel like I've known for certain I've never been alone. I've been really sad, but loneliness is not anything that I've ever truly felt, because I understand that I'm transitioning into another energetic, another frequency that is going to attract in new people that are of the quality and the caliber that I am expecting to have conversation and interactions with. And so people are going to move away and shift away, and that's okay. It's about learning and trusting yourself. Unlearn what bullshit and gather and collect the faith of what is working for your greatest and highest good. Okay? We can sit back here. You can be sitting on anything you want to be sitting on. You can sit on your heels. You need to come up to a chair, totally fine. These are going to be nice deep breaths. We're going to pull it all the way up. We're going to hold. We're going to release. We're going to draw it all the way up from our perineum, from our pelvic floor. We pull it all the way up the spinal cord. We hold it up at the pineal gland and we release. We're going to do a couple of those. We'll see how long we go. It's pretty much until we start to feel that upliftment. So take that inhale. Pull it in from the root of your spine, from the perineum, all the way up. All the way up. One last sip of air. Hold it. And squeeze. Keep squeezing your internal organs, but let the body relax. For 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom. And inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, draw it up. All the way up, 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 up. Hold it. Relax the body. And inhale, pull it in. Or exhale. Good job. And hold at the bottom. And let it go. Let's do it again. Inhale. All the way up, up, up. Hold it. Keep the hold, but release the body. Exhale. And just relax here. Feel the space that's all around you. Feel the connection that you have to your body, your mind, the room that you're in, how you relate to the people in your orbit. We are all mirrors of one another. No one person any better. We are all equal. And this is the greatest time to find more reasons to unify than to separate. Unifying as sisters and brothers and family and friends, as community, as people that are vibing on the same level that you're vibing on. You gotta find your vibe tribe. And that is what we are doing. And that is why I'm here as a lighthouse to beam out to reach all of you so that we may rise together. We may inspire together. And we can ascend into a fifth dimensional reality where we learn to work with the ego and the shadow into an aliveness and an eros in a life that is worth living every moment, because we are truly living from our authenticity. If this resonates with you, join the community, the Get Lit Click. We're on Facebook. I've got an ebook out, Conscious Conditioning 360. And you can also leave a message and comment and share with a friend that this will suit. And let me know if you have any questions or what you would like to see. I'm still just kind of ironing this out, and I know this is what I'm gonna be giving, but if there is any way that you see where it would be easier consumed, or just tell me what you're enjoying, it would be really wonderful. I do love positive feedback. So I wish you well wherever you are today. Let's just take that inhale, gather all that energy we cultivated. Exhale, bring it into our hearts, sealing our practice, thanking our guides, our ascended masters, our star beings, Three-Eye Atlas. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Mother, Father, Source. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Inhale. Press the palms together. Exhale on Om. Thank you. You are complete.